What's the beef with beef?
Around the year Parasite came out, I was getting, I believe, coffee somewhere, and I paid with my credit card, and my legal name is my Korean name, and they try to call the order with my legal name, and they butchered it. There are a few folks around me that started laughing. And I grabbed my order and I rushed out of there, and I just started thinking about that feeling. You know, when I hear names like director Bong Joon-ho or director Park Chan-wook, I feel proud. People don't make fun of those names. So I just thought, if more Korean names are associated with things that people love, maybe that'll help change the stigma associated with it. That was the first time, I think, professionally I went by LeeSungJin. Felt great, and so I stuck with it.
And the Emmy goes to...
LeeSungJin for beef!
LeeSungJin for beef!
Beef received 13 nominations.
So there's this Carl Jung quote, one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. And that really drove a lot of the decision making in terms of our storytelling. Just what are the things that we don't want to admit to each other?
Yeah.
You know?
Our show is actually based on a real road rage incident that actually happened to me.
Our sense of self is kind of like an illusion.
You gotta take control, man.
I am in control.
Like an octopus, has 8 arms, and each arm actually has its own mini brain. I think that's so interesting because sometimes I'm like, I wonder if we are like those arms. We feel individual and separate. But if we can quiet our brains, then we'll realize that we're all a part of this giant octopus.
You just blew my mind.
I certainly don't condone road rage, but sometimes it ends up with you having a show, so I don't know.